I voted for him, and you can see why, right? IGL being able to put out those kind of numbers is frankly very impressive and does put him up there with other titans of the game, like Zero, like
How many enable his team there too? Gaming Gladiator.
Rower won. The Global Series winner, Aroa. But only for day 2, I think. Oh, pretty sure if it's Rex, they'll be all back tomorrow.
Threshold, and the Stallions also looking really good for, supporters of Alb, who's made his first land in I think it was like 2 years. I mean, this guy was right there holding some of those initial trophies with Alb, and it's been...
Since 2 o'clock, I've been 2 o'clock this morning, I've been watching ALGS Champs.
I want to hear from the desk after some insane action from Fnatic and the rest of the crowd. How are you guys feeling?
Absolutely on fire. Fnatic get another win, Vicky and Genome, and you guys covered that so well. Thanks for all the casting. We'll take it from here.
Since this morning, I've been watching this.
Because yes, this scene got lively, guys. Rain Day here, back with Glitter Explosion, Snipe Down, and Jamerson. It got lively, and I think that's the beauty of being here for Fnatic. They have a chance to instill actual energy into this arena. In the last moment possible, they push themselves ahead of what we most likely see as Falcons, although we're waiting on those final numbers in just a moment. But it's very fitting for them to have had this type of performance coming out, the only broadcast we've had here in hometown Japan.
Yeah, I mean, they're just so good at clutching up in those situations. If you were saying it while we were watching, Rain, you saw all the Fnatic signs, the banners, the audience hype when they do well.
Started to move. Everything started to change. And I think that also impacts the other players on stage, benefiting. Maybe not now because the set is over, but this next series, we do know it will be activated for sure. Let's take you back, though, through how this series ended with games 4, 5, and 6 in those final circles. Jamerson, I'll kick it off with you in game 4.
I mean, there's something in the water for Noctem. Back to back here on E-District, there's absolute control coming out from that. Honestly, with a lot of the other teams in this lobby started to pick things up, particularly there on E-District, another team that had a resurgence was coming
Right.
were able to perform despite themselves in these late game circles, but Noctem, they have been able to fight extremely well in the bubble. You can see how well that they're able to all these targets out, all 3 of them basically facing off against one player peeking at a time. So they did a great job of just controlling the late game lobbies, controlling the late game circles, and honestly, it was just complete control for them.
Playing this patiently is not easy to do. I know that's the theme that we've talked about again and again as we come back on desk. That patience is the name of the game for this meta. When you're bubbling, when you're using your Newcastle wall, and being the person who's not 3 steps ahead against the person who's not 2. But at this point, there are no necessary steps ahead when you're playing against teams who are just on fire and performing this way individually, but also as a unit. Of course, I'm talking Gaming Gladiators. They have really done what they came here to do after 2 days.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is about teams winning multiple games in each series, but it seems like there are certain teams that just end up locked in more so than these other teams. Being able to win multiple games is it's no small feat at all. And Gaming Gladiators is showing that last tournament was not a fluke. They are by far one of the most patient teams we saw with the bubble placements. They let the other teams use them first, they follow it up, make the other team make a move, and they're just making teams uncomfortable with their coordinated play. And look at this, I mean, they knew to play from up top, they knew working their way down the hill from height was the easiest way to win this game. Everyone kind of collides down the hill once people start working their way up, and they're able to just get 3 kills.
Maybe the ultimate showcase of patience. I'm not making a Dragon Ball Z reference here with a Goku launching a Spirit Ball down on Frieza, but I do have to say here, this is like the closest thing to it. Fnatic wait this thing out, and finally, after all the bubbles go down, are able to close it out.
It was crazy too, is the fact that we were able to even get this lull, to get the reset, and they were able to save the most important part of their kits for the final moment. The Rampart Vault and that mobile shield allowed them to make
Let's get a move on, mate. We've got gray hairs here.
The last one, we watched the such a good example of why Fnatic is so difficult to deal with. They handle a situation that a lot of other teams
between life and death.
Holy shit.
3 down and locked. Let's land over there.
Wise choice.
I love this part!
Holy shit, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 squads landing here. Crazy shit.
Opening fire. We got another. I need some help here.
Crack the value of shield.
Coming over, I'm coming over.
Another one down.
Cracking and burning here, people.
I like you.
Enemy down.
I mean, they're looking scary right now. You see that? In the lobby with the
Charging on my shield.
Charging on my shield.
as well.
Un momentito.
This is a really impressive force.
Opening fire. We've still got a ways to go.
On me.
Attention. Evo harvesters are online. Reloading. Got another enemy down. Enemy's shield. This one's free. Remember that. Reload. This one's free. Remember that. I'm upgraded and better than ever. Oh, I got a drink with your name on it. Cheers.
But we'll see what Shopify Rebellion do.
Need help. Rings moving and we're all outside.
Un momentito. Healing.
Yes, G7, let's go.
Medkit here.
Yeah, there is a lot of room for movement here. I believe that we have 7 teams currently
Thank you,
that
bunch.
in the next lobby that have already secured their spot in the winners bracket.
Survey
No
beacon
problem.
fire.
14 remaining. Furia right there on the bubble with Reignite, but Reignite already been on break, and now Furia with that should be an easy pickup to get up there, but again, with 13 teams, there's a lot of movement in the bottom. So you're not even seeing
Got a bandit in my sight.
Yo, we should def check out that care package. Sí, por favor.
Half the squad's left. Better put on your dancing shoes. We're charging on my shield. Got a fix on the next ring.
Mira,
Check him
got some
out.
enemies right here.
There's so many teams that are making
Under fire. Down an enemy. Leveled up. Need to mod me. Can't forget the upgrade though. Whole squad crashed and burned.
You're the new kill leader. You're welcome.
One sec, healing up. Let's scan this area. Got me a new upgrade. Can't wait to give it a spin.
Come and wait.
One sec, healing up.
It's weird, but the best team is usually just the team that plays best. It's not necessarily the best. Take that all of the opportunities, all of the skill, or all of the talent. When you find momentum, it doesn't really matter.
Alert 5, ready to report for burn. This is your last call for liftoff.
Go company, and they're not here to sell me chickens.
Go for burn. A life vest is located under your seat, but you don't have a seat. Hope you can swim.
Energy mag. Level 3.
So we came in today with a new recipe of how to just set up a spot and how far we can
Give me a sec. Healing.
So I think that was the main thing, is just understanding the space that we can keep and how to pressure other teams more.
I mean,
Laser
you
sight here.
board
What's
and
it?
Someone wanted to do it.
very proud of yourself. You got some cheese.
Reloading.
All three of those.
Reloading. Some bunkers shooting at me.
There's a lot of points in the board for sure. But definitely don't get it going.
Amigos, regroup here.
This isn't even like what we're
Giving my shields a recharge.
Really love that you said motivated. Now, of course, you know, you talk about the food here in Japan. Once you're looking at your favorite part about
Taking fire. Could use some help here. Bandit here.
Body landed by me.
Bogey in my crosshairs.
Now you good. Up and at him. Nice.
Just get to the zone quick. There you go, mate.
Charging my shield.
Attention, delivering replicator.
Heal it up. Hold on.
One sec. Healing up. Replicator on its way down.
Healing up. Hold on. Hold on.
One sec. Healing up.
What is over here?
We can scan this. Let's regroup here.
But that all depends on what happens in Eagles. C finished. See you later. It's time for A&D to
Ultimate's
take
ready.
the stage.
Who wants to fly?
Of you will be coming back
Using
for the final
meds.
series of
Come on,
group
come on.
stage.
Hey,
That will set up the
This was
20
not with
teams
us.
in the bottom half of the 40 that are here. Will be going to our elimination bracket and risk being sent home to the biggest event of the year and from all the delicious food in Sapporo. You don't want to be there, so it's all up to what happens next. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with our final series.
Got my ultimate. Ready to fly, compadres?
45 seconds. Ring ain't far at all. Move it or lose it.
As it goes, the action never stops. It comes to the ALGS. Right in the thick of things. Get ready.
Rings around the corner, and we've got 30 seconds. Thank you.
On radar. Take him out. Let's check that quadrant.
Over there looks fun.
We can cruise over here.
Give me a sec. Healing.
Alert 5, knock left. Hurry up.
10 seconds. Ring's close. We got this.
I hear ya.
Main engine burned.
This aircraft has several emergency exits, accompanied by choppy waters, molten lava, or internal bleeding. We are all in the danger zone.
Charging up my shield.
Bogey right here.
Hello, teammate, where are you?
Grab the manual.
Enemy. There's one. Enemy.
Fuck's sake, man. Useless.
Alienware, the official PC of the Apex Legends Global Series.
Don't you worry about me. Rampart can handle herself.
As of right now, he's sad. Good shot though. Is that the opening he needs for him to move on? Trying to find the placement.
This is your champion.
It's the proving grounds of Apex Legends Esports. The Apex Legends
The only
Global Series,
difference between
the best of the best, compete
is who sees
millions
you
of
first.
dollars on the line, and
This must
hundreds
be
of
what
thousands
gold
watching
feels
around the world.
I'm going
The
that
biggest
way.
prize,
Come if you want.
Apex Legends Esports, to become
At least we have a Loba.
the Apex Games. However, how
I see an
do many
enemy
of these
over there.
pros have the chance to compete on the biggest stage of all? How can players prove themselves worthy of greatness? For many, this comes in the form of the Tier 2 competitive scene, where players aim to make a name for themselves in the hopes that one day they too will be able to play amongst the best. In order to achieve this, players must fight their chance to compete by the ALGS Challenger Circuit. This competition is the battleground of Tier 2 Apex, an open qualifier that anyone is able to enter. Coinciding with the ALGS splits, teams will participate in 4 circuits. Each circuit goes over a weekend. There's 3 days of intense action. By randomized 20-team brackets, squads will fight.
Bro!
Move to the next round, ultimately
Oh my
culminating in a
fucking
6-game
god.
final. Top 20 teams. After each round, points are allocated to teams depending on where they placed. The 4 squads that won a circuit, along with the next best 18 teams from this qualifier, have the chance to compete in the Challenger Circuit finale, the Pro League Qualifier. The Pro League Qualifier is a playoff pitting the 8 lowest performing Pro League teams against the best that the Challenger Circuit has to offer. After an intense tournament, the top 8 teams in this tournament will get promoted to the Pro League. The rest, unfortunately, having to wait until the main split. The Challenger Circuit is not only a phenomenal platform to get your name out there, but it can sometimes lead to something really special. After qualifying into Pro League through the Split 1 circuit, Noctum Esports, previously known as Trojan, took the EMEA Pro League by storm, qualifying Milan. After an outstanding performance of the Split 2 playoffs in Mannheim, they earned themselves a prestigious spot at Champs in Japan. This story, amongst countless others, pits the question, are you capable of reaching the pinnacle of Apex? If a team who came straight through the Challenger Circuit can become one of the strongest teams in EMEA and demonstrate it on the world stage, maybe you could be next. Whether it's competing in the LGS Challenger Circuit, the newly formed BLGS, or many of the incredible tournaments thrown across the world by passionate organisers, the Tier 2 scene is here to stay. Although we can talk up what it's all about, it's probably better that you hear from some of the Tier 2 legends themselves.
Hi, my name is Aiden Triple-A. I am the IGL of Convergent. My Tier 2 experience in the last year has been full of minor successes, I would say, qualifying into every Tier 1 qualifier, Pro League qualifier, last chance qualifier. 3 things that inspire me to compete would be, I want to make it to LAN, because I really believe in that goal, and I want to make it for the sake of my family and myself. They believe in me as well. And I'd say the last thing that inspires me is being an inspiration for others. I know there's not a lot of people like myself at the top. There's not a lot of Black Apex top players, and I want to be somebody there, someone else can go up to see that it's very possible. I think Tier 2 as a whole is not a bad path to Pro League, but
This is your champion.
Join my experiment below.
I'm Jumpmaster. All right, if you insist.
Hey, maybe we land here. Or maybe we don't. I'm
Sing.
fine with whatever. That guy over there.
This
like
looks like a
this
good
spot.
place for a funeral.
Sing.
Let's show these fools why their parents never loved them.
He's gonna die.
If we landed close to me, must be my raw magnet.
And him.
First blood. If you can't handle the heat, stay out of the fire pit.
Enemy over there. Don't let them see you.
fired and they're hitting me. Setting up shop. Enemy shield cracked. Downed an enemy.
Oh, fucking hell, go on then.
Enemy killed. I took care of it, don't worry. Reloading. One sec, healing up.
Please, there be G7.
We're too spread out. There's safety in numbers.
G7?
We're not all in the ring. That's
Fuck.
how you get. Let's head that way.
Choices. PK.
I found a little something extra.
Evo harvesters are now available.
Shooting. Another squad's attacking. Damn it. I spy an enemy.
Opening fire.
Look out. Enemy here.
Get shot at. Wasn't up some other. Keep your mess out of the fast lane, flunkers. Took down an enemy.
Go over there.
I gained a level.
Hey now, another squad coming in. Enemy shield cracked. I'm down.
All right. Inside the ring. Let the kills come to me. Charging my shields. Upgraded and ready to take them for a test run.
Champion eliminated.
Amp's cover's getting packed up. Give me a sec. Healing.
Attention. Delivering care package.
I better heal up. I'm feeling so hot. Between no lunch and the bullets.
I couldn't leave so many treasures. There's someone here.
Cracked an enemy shield. I'm down.
That's a nice Octane skin.
My mates and I are tipped up. Reckon we're ready for a bruising. Charging my shields. With me and we win, or you fight with someone else and I win.
Care package being delivered. Sponsored.
Points necessary for victory. Putting up some cover.
Man, the devotion's actually kind of like stupid in a way.
Charging on my shields.
just a flesh wound, mates. I'm back.
Bro, why am I getting killed instantly?
Right. Now this is what I'm talking about.
Attention. A team is near victory.
Charging my shields.
Blitz across. Opens a little bit of water, and now it's going to be a bubble fight in time to get a little bit more heat in the bubble. And now Brother hits a 99. Oh my goodness! They're jumping at each other. Come back there. But now Zeta, they don't know they're there, and they're just going to absolutely shred. They come out of nowhere like ghosts from the woodwork. Taskmaster, this is what he loves. He flipped time. Puts him in the dirt. 100 Thieves trying to capitalise on a little bit of high ground, and they're looking to get a
I can't see either. Cracked him! One! Nice! Good shot.
There was enough time for Optic to fully get themselves reset, but the shield crack comes out with the frag. This is a perfect opportunity for EA to make the push. Both bubbles are down, and Optic is trying to get a little bit of height here, see if they can clean this up. The PK shots are hitting Bob, and this is what we're looking for out of Skill Case, but it's still a 1v2. Will he be able to close this one out?
No! EA taking the final game of the night. 140 on the Mandy!
Get him, Mandy! Get him, Mandy!
And they get knocked! They go! Oh! Scars! Mandy! What's up with... Ambulance! But not for Scars! Oh, the ambulance for Cincinnati! Mandy with some great shots! That's what I'm talking about, baby!
Oh, I love this play from Hal. He gets high ground. Hal finds a way to play. Uses the knockdown shield to survive. 4 spots remain. Hal gets one. Hal turns. Looks for a second. He gets 2. Hal in a 1v1 for the bread.
Earls is right there now. Oh, here though. He's going to get the big fire on the flat TSM. Winning game number 1 to continue on their domination from day 1.
Maybe he's going to be in the vicinity, but maybe there is. Here comes Dark Zero. Here comes Jet Burton.
Dark Zero trying to do what they can. Trying to see if they can pick up any beat. It's just Jet Burton on his own. Dark Zero down to... Oh! But Fnatic get ripped through.
Is that a lifeline that we are seeing right now?
We have a lifeline on display for the first time I've ever seen in the ALGS. Meltera on lifeline is not missing. He's melting.
That's not a lifeline, that's lifeline out here. We got the kill leader. Having to split some of that attention, you gotta give some backup to stay naughty here. The dog coming out. For your back, you gotta give your homie some of that back here. That Mazer with the flat line, cleaning things up.
Holding up. Good art. Hold it. Holding it. Behind, sweet. Holding it. Just hold your dog. They're fighting. Holding it. I got one. 2v1. Nice, sweet. I got one enough. Let's go. And look at that. Mercy's actually getting some good shots going. Mercy goes down here. And oh my god, they're actually winning the fight. They're turning this around somehow. How are they doing it? It's going to be one alive or it's going to be Golden Air 1v2. Can he survive this? Oh my god, the knock. Oh my god, another wingman shot. Can he do it?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Golden with the 1v. How you do?
That's NRG, Cloud9. You see Sweet right now with the bolt in his hand. He connects for 80, but he's down to 1 HP. He gets knocked. Cloud9's performing, but Rambo is alive. Rambo's gonna queue his way up and find a way to survive. And Rambo wins. Rambo is a monster.
Now we've got all teams on a similar level, but Bolin is going to be able to use those Valkyrie jets, but is he going to be able to rejoin the fight in time? Yes, he is! Oh my god, he's shredding them! But I got really wide. Play the dome! I'm hitting them! Slow down, guys. We need to watch our back. Crack one. I'm walking up a little bit here. Gosh, take the heady if we win. It's on us. Slow down and fight. Look. Right there. Slow down, Mac. I'm good. You look up, 6 forward. No one. I queued it. Not crack. Slow down, guys. Don't die here. He won. Don't try to give me. Last guy. Oh, he's right here. Let's go, boys. Bro. Let's go. One game. We're alive.
Scars though in some trouble as Haishi gets taken down. Money trying to take control over the little crevice right here. There's so much to do. The stick with the Arcstar. Make it 2. You almost see me right now. Now the Valkyrie tries to fly up. He gets 2 cracks at the same time. Gonna get a quick shield swap really quick right now as he becomes the kill leader.
Avoid any of the projectiles that are coming through. It's gonna be Hockey's taken to the air. He's flying in like Michael Jordan out here. He's getting a double knock. He's looking for the win. He's taken down. And that's 100 Thieves going out front. They're coming through for the second place. And Alliance taking game number 4.
Early split 2. They wanted to pick him up, and what a pickup it was. And NRG takes out C9.
Robin Hood. Shot after shot. You have to worry about those Watson ults though.
Love that Watson fence on the box, though. Yuki swings one left. Alliance is gonna do it. 2 members of 100 Thieves down and out as Alliance and Hockey's are gonna win it. Are you kidding me? There's one left. There's a rat somewhere. IG's out, but 100 Thieves is running right now with their tail between their legs. And Alliance hunts them down and wins this one.
Get your mother. You can play against the wall on me. You can play against the wall on me.
You need Lobac. kill this team. Coming behind us. Yeah, wait, always. They're coming behind us, though. He's dead.
Chip cover. Currently see them. You see Zero Tricky picking off the black hole. He's about to get it. Everybody's in it. Get ready. Here goes Panthers.
Panthers on controller. He's connecting with the PK. Pop, pop, pop. Scott, though, need one more point. RPR has to stay alive. Has to try and get it. Doesn't get out. Scars 1 point away. Alliance, they need this win.
Scars eliminated. Alliance leave it late, but Alliance march towards match point. Alliance win it. There. I keep them. He's alive. Let's fight each other. I could not give you. I'm full. But they're fighting. No, chill. I'm chilling. What's the cut? They are fighting. Milk! One more! Where are we? Bubble!
And now, Sergio is going to be your champions of the Apex Legends Global Series.
These boys, they're going to take advantage of that immediately. The gravity lift up on top or in all order. I don't think they can do anything about this.
Oh my God!
He hit the 360!
What a beast! 360 Kramer shot into the top true combo! Moist! Take back-to-back wins on World Edge!
It's going to be the thing that changes this game.
The fact that Disguised have both sent MDY White puts Fnatic in the power position. They can just push straight into the gimme bubble. Okay, Yuka, we see you. Able to grab a knock. Now to the final two squads. MDY White in front of them. I believe in a Yuka supremacy. I believe in Fnatic.
The Pioneers have to regroup and find a way to dissect this engagement.
They are just sitting back, looking to find any amount of KB. And Zane from a mile away with the R9 black hole going out, trying to capitalize on this. LCDF has fallen, and Gonberet might be next. They are. Now we turn our attention to the final squad, Area 310, but this is all Zane, baby.
Let's go, Zane! Up here, plenty of ammunition left, plenty of high ground. They won't have as much of his cover during the next ring. Dojo go down, LG go down, Dreamfire are pushing for the win, but they haven't done enough, even a crack. Can they play this perfectly?
TSM intent. They have put themselves into contention for advanced starting points, and Dreamfire full sending down, Rocky Ball, 3MC Ball, and TSM, they are going to find themselves in the winner's bracket.
The zone is a problem. The longer this fight gets delayed, the more difficult this is going to be. But popping a medkit at just the right time might be able to get Timmy into the fight feeling full HP. TSM having to retreat, and then DigiTrent's going to pick up Al. First knock goes to the dojo.
And this could open things up for the likes of Alliance and Blackhand, who are taking a look, but Enemy through the catwalk. Now with 30-30 in the back pocket, rips that out as well, as Timmy and Enemy are working hand in hand, and TSM go down. Dojo survive.
Alliance now finding a bow check to work with as well, and Alliance and Hackis, well, they're having a little bit of fun right here. Lots of damage coming in from the care package weapon. Dreamfire gone, Moist gone, and I tell you what, they might all be going down to Hackis in a few seconds.
Sentinels as well, Ironblood and Realize, all four, which leaves us with 4. TSM, LG Chivas, Alliance now our last 3 teams, and TSM starting to push on in towards LG Chivas.
Oh, but look at Hackis! Hackis takes down Hal! And those arrows are piercing skin, piercing armor, piercing shields at the moment.
They're not going to be able to do it. TSM just have to wait this one out, Tim. Yeah, but they threw up the wall to hide themselves and let those two fight. Now, coming over on the grab flip, Hal is going crazy. Hal is showing why he has shown up to that with back-to-back wins.
They can get damage. Oh, this is going to cook.
I tell you what.
Oh, 90 bomb. Where's the second one, though? Does he get the damage? It's a couple of Hackis, but look at the movement from Hackis. Forget about your Hackis, but now he's getting challenged on the high ground. Next one goes down. Hackis.
That doorbell. North Epsilon trying to push from the north. Singularity also taking a lot of damage, but Elysium doing well to go on his own. He's back. But unfortunately, another team arrived.
Meanwhile, everyone that had moved in a lot earlier.
Oh,
We got an Oog start a fight. Esports dropping immediately
NRG, who were able to reset rather quickly. Sweet hasn't popped the shields off just yet because they got the crack over Black Hand, and it looks like squad after squad they saw as Nathan going crazy with the flatline.
And now here comes the call for FaZe. Here's the play from FaZe. They want to take down E6, and I mentioned that Snipe Down has a prowler.
Sees that it's pretty empty. He's going to be able to pop the shield back for right now as the catwall is blocking to the right.
Does look like it's a 2v2 at this point. Gets the headshot with the Kraber, and they'll push straight through the smoke to try and get this final wipe onto Xan here.
皆様こんにちは。1日目が終了し、注目の2日目です。昨日皆様がご覧になりました通り、アライアンス、Go Next、そしてもちろん大人気のファナティックがトップの得点で勝利を収めました。Hello and welcome. Day 1 is a wrap and day 2 has dawned upon us. Yesterday we saw Go Next, Alliance, and of course the hometown heroes Team Fnatic take top scores at the ALGS Championship Day 1 debut here in Sapporo. 本日はグループステージの続きが行われます。選手たちは昨日の踏まえた結果を昨日の結果を踏まえた上で本日の作戦を練り勝利を目指すこととなります。これからの4日間も息を飲むアクションが待ち受けていますので、ぜひお見逃しなくお楽しみください。Today we have continued with the group stage matches that are super exciting, where fate will be decided. Nothing but peak performance at the Paragon will be accepted as players are battling for coveted seats bracket stage. We may be here in chilly and snowy Sapporo, but the players will be bringing the heat as they try to get in the brackets.
Hey, what a moment. Man, I am always impressed with Mr. Reinhardt. Incredible to be that fluent in Japanese and to have that lovely British accent as well. It's just a pleasure working with him. We get to have train rides, or I guess bus rides, van rides with him, and hear him speak colloquially like that to just anybody. It's unbelievable. It's always fun to see. So thanks, Ryan, for that intro. Welcome back, everybody, to our broadcast for series number 3 of the day. It is day 2. Day 1 is done and dusted, and this is also about to put a capstone on our second day, the last moment of group stages, which leads to us sending potentially some teams home in our elimination round 1 tomorrow. So stay tuned. You want to avoid that. We'll see if groups A versus D can then themselves. My name is Rayday, joined by a new lovely desk. We've seen them before, but not necessarily in this order. Jayhawk, or Snipe Down, and Jamerson from last series as well, guys. A versus D, obviously a lot to look at, but also B versus C. That was an incredible game. Noctem going back-to-back and winning series today. That is a special week.
Yeah, and I think it really goes to show what LAN experience can do for a team, because in Germany, that was their first LAN for all 3 players, and now they're coming into champs. They know what it takes. They didn't make the winner's bracket in Germany, and now here, back-to-back sets, they've absolutely dominated. They're going to the winner's bracket, and they're already looking far better than they did in it.
In a weird way, it takes kind of the star power, or at least the shine off of Aurora and Cloud9. Cloud9 was coming in. We were able to interview, I think it was Nani, saying, you know, we got 74 points. The winner got 75. I mean, we could have been sitting here doing the winner's interview, but that just goes to show sometimes, I don't know, that could be a benefit for Cloud9 if people are kind of focusing a lot on Noctem and their performance is kind of just creeping up.
Yeah, I mean, you have Cloud9. I think there's 2 teams specifically that have been doing extremely well in Scripted. It's Envy and Cloud9, which are 2 teams that have flown kind of entirely under everyone's radar. I really think that this Envy roster is going to come out in this series. And for some reason, Dropped has always been like this in almost every tournament. It's a little bit of a slow start, and then in the third series, he steps up, he IGLs his team to the points that they need to make it to the winners bracket finals, and then they go in and they make it to the finals. I mean, he's consistently there. He was one of the only people to make almost every single finals for a very long time. And then you look at the C9 roster, and Shuby, he left that roster who was part of Envy, and then now he's with C9, and everyone's having a lot of success. So it's good to see, these teams that split apart, the players still end up doing just as well.
So obviously we've talked about this last match here with Noctum winning both. We've mentioned Shine has taken from Aurora and from C9. We've also talked a little bit about, and I think must show again, Fnatic's impact on winning that final game, Jamerson. But really, when you look back at our previous show, Gaming Gladiators showed up, Fnatic showed up, Noctum obviously showed up. It was a range of teams that performed well.
Yeah, and again, for Noctum to be able to shine in a lobby like that, we're also forgetting to mention Gaming Gladiators. They've been on an upward trajectory for the last entire year. Pro League split 2. They were doing amazing, finished off strong, and then, of course, came out big when it came to Mannheim. But in this lobby, somehow Noctum, at 145 points, they're in third place in the overall leaderboard. It might change by the end of the day, but to be able to top that leaderboard after 3 sets is absolutely insane.
Yeah, and it continues to be, a great opportunity to see teams have their moments and celebrate wildly. I mean, Complexity stretching like that. We got the kangaroo pouch going from Aurora. What will we continue to see? Noctum, the only ones maybe not going outrageously, but getting it done here with the points. 23 to start here as we got in the game 4, but they would just pick this up again and again. They ended up with 60 points, so 37 more, a better back half than the start, Jayhawk. That's a good sign for a team that can scale up their efforts and also kind of scale the value of what they're giving as the tournament goes on.
Absolutely. And we're talking about a match point lobby.
That's right.
They have to win games. In the last 2 sets, they've shown us they can win games, and they can do it in a very dynamic fashion where they're putting up massive amounts of KP. That kind of performance, that reminds me of Gaming Gladiators in Germany, Optic in last year's championship, where they hit match point in only 3 games. If Noctum can do that in the finals, it can get really, really wild.
And I think it is a good point because some teams who worry about it, Noctum had proved it. We may not have known it yet. A team that hasn't won a game has also been on our radar, and that's Falcons tonight.
Yeah, so we were doing some stats in. Falcons is by far the #1 kill-heavy team, but they have made top 3 38% of their games and not won a single game yet. So when you come to match point format, yeah, it's great getting the kills, but you know that they want the win. They need to figure out how to win games instead of just going for the second place or the third place. And it'll be interesting to see if they clutch that up or if they're going to keep playing their comfort game and just getting the kills around the map.
And let's be frank, I mean, split 2, man, a very happy moment for them. 20th place in that tournament, and obviously Falcons now going into winners bracket most assuredly with the second place amount of points, looking to change that narrative. Noctum, Aurora, Gaming Gladiators, and Fnatic